Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of the Block Report, hosted by your boy, your man, your king, Flashy Silla. I am back and I'm here for 10 weeks straight, giving you guys weekly episodes. But you see, this time round, we're gonna do it a bit different. I'm gonna have a few co-hosts with me this season, and kicking off this season, I got a man that you do recognize from TikTok, Instagram, etc. And that is Rambo is Talking. Bow. You say, my boy.
We're here, man. We're here, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, man.
Come on, man.
Overdue.
Alright, so kicking off this week's hot topics, it's only right we start with HUS, with the #1 album in the country, my bro.
Hustler, baby.
Hustler, man. Of course, that is Baby, Beautiful and Brutal Yard. His album just went #1. So let's go through a few facts here before we get into like some talking points and whatnot. So obviously, 2 music videos from the album, Militarian featuring Naira Marley and It's Crazy. Obviously, Devil in Me, Demon in Me, rare. He got his Colours performance of Massacre. Personally, that's my favourite tune on there still. And of course, 2 years of misbehaviour, leaks and no social media presence. And obviously we can see why, because he's working on this and it sounds like an angry project. You get me? So I just want to chat to you about like the project as a whole, the rollout, etc, etc. So first things first, like J5, he's not on the album.
Yeah.
Obviously, Common Sense, Big Conspiracy, he was splattered all over the album. He basically produced majority of both albums, innit?
Yeah.
But for me personally, I'll tell you, bro, I feel like his presence was slightly missing, innit? What do you think, though?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I can't lie, because I don't really want to discredit TSB, because I know that their partnership is mad as well, innit?
Yeah.
I feel like J5 kind of brings a more like musical element to it in terms of like trumpets and more sounds, and it's just more like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in terms of like just rapping and making good songs, I feel like it was still quality, and that's what he wanted to deliver on.
You feel like it was still like up to the standard of HUS?
Yeah. But not the standard of his albums, but the standard of HUS. Yeah, like he didn't have a stinker.
Yeah, he definitely didn't have a stinker, and I feel like people are trying to run with this narrative on social media that HUS had like a sly stinker, you know what I mean? Which is cap.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he gave us what we know him for. The features were cold, features didn't disappoint.
Yeah.
It weren't subpar. Obviously, it was weaker than Big Conspiracy, but the level for that was so high.
I feel like he's a victim of his own success, really.
Yeah.
He set the bar so high.
It's HUS against HUS. You know what I mean? Alright, cool. So for the second hot topic this week, we got the UK star boy Central C and Drake with their On the Radar Radio freestyle. This is his second appearance on an overseas freestyle platform. Obviously, the first one being LA Leakers with the whole translated UK slang and that.
And it'll be his first American feature, really.
Yeah. Pretty much though. It would be
still.
Central C, bro, is it time to just say that he's UK rap's biggest export? Like of all time, bro. Because obviously Sprinter, 5 weeks on the chart straight #1. And in America they love it. Obviously you've got like Doja, which done super numbers in America too. And when you see the performances, it takes off.
Yeah.
Basically 500 million streams, you know what I mean, worldwide. So would you say he's UK rap's biggest export, bro? I need to get your opinion on that still.
This is hard, you know.
That also includes Grime, so Skepta too.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm thinking it's either going to be Skepta, Central C, maybe Stormzy. And then Skepta, triple platinum with the ASAP.
Oh, it's tough.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many factors that like.
And you know what it is? Skepta, the triple platinum in America, giving ASAP Rocky his biggest hit. Not only that, but bro, people forget he was on slime language too.
Yeah.
He was with YSL, bro. Artwork. There.
Tapped him in Pop Smoke, everything.
See what I mean?
Pop Smoke open up for him at the show.
Yeah, man said you opened up to him, you know. Aye, bun up.
He opened up to him though, he probably did though, you know what I'm saying? Heart to heart and that.
All right, so moving on to the third hot topic of this week, we gotta give accolades to D Block Europe. They have the most official top 10 albums of any UK rap act in chart history. That's UK chart history. That's a total of 7 UK top 10 albums, yeah? Brazy, bro. Their highest peaking album is obviously Blueprint.
Yeah.
Us versus Them. And Lap 5, which was the album they dropped previous to DB World.
Yeah.
Obviously, they leapfrogged over the streets, innit? One thing is funny to me, obviously, they got 7 top 10 entries in the UK album charts, but they've had no #1 albums, bro.
Yeah.
None, bro.
Yeah.
They've come close, but no, I think Heady One even beat them to one of the albums.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So obviously, I wanted to chat to you about their cultural relevancy. Obviously, they have sold out arena tours across the world.
Yeah.
They can do stadiums. They can do it all. You know what I mean? No matter who's performing on the same weekend as them.
Yeah.
They got that weekend, you know what I mean? Obviously, their impact overseas, their connection to the actual D Block, and obviously them saying that they're gonna retire soon. So what's your thoughts on just DBE as a whole, bro?
I feel like they are definitely like up there with the top artists in the UK. Like I feel like their name does go under the radar sometimes.
Yeah, they're flirting with retirement right now, do you know what I mean? So do you think they'll be missed?
Oh yeah, they'll be missed, 100%. I feel like because they are the top of a genre and a wave, which is the wave genre. Yeah. I feel like
no one does it better than them.
No one does it better than them.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, and they can even rap as well.
True.
So it's like, yeah, that little difference. Because if I think about, say, like the Insomnia project, if it was just like Chip and Skepta, it would be a nice rap project. Yeah. But just adding like a little auto, young ads, it brings a sort of different element that I feel like people in the UK need.
I think one thing they're only missing is the accolades.
Yeah.
So they got no #1 song, they got no #1 album. That's crazy to me, bro. But they got the most entries in UK rap, and they're arguably the best UK rap group of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll give it to them if we're gonna even count the grime crews and that.
Yeah, if a duo is a group, then 100%.
I mean, and Dubs.
That's free.
Yeah, but that's a group though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm saying if a duo is a group.
If a duo is a group, is N-Dubs bigger than them? You know what, let's talk about that though, man. Is N-Dubs bigger than D Block Europe though?
You know what?
Or is DBE
I
like?
think they are, because in terms of just demographic.
Okay.
Like, my mum knows N-Dubs.
Yeah.
Youths know N-Dubs. Youths know Dappy, which leaches off onto N-Dubs.
Yeah.
They literally just done the O2 Arena team now, so
yeah.
So it's like, maybe in terms of just overall spread of demographic.
All right, man, so you know what? Let's talk about it. D Block Europe versus N-Dubs. Who do you think is UK rap, or let's say UK black music's export? Like, who's more culturally relevant out of the two? Who is more impactful? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's something to talk about, man. That's an interesting convo. What do you think, man? Like,
yeah, I can't lie. It's close. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I would also throw in like maybe a Krypton Conan, see what the argument is there, because I can't lie. They've done a lot, but if I think top, it would probably, I don't know.
I think that's therefore a discussion still, because N-Dubs, we can't dismiss them. Them lot are doing up reunion tours and that was serious, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, let's talk about it in the comments. D Block Europe versus N-Dubs, man. Bow. Alright, so moving on to the hot picks of this week. Of course, you lot that follow Block Report, you know that there's a hot pick segment from 5 to 1. I'm gonna count down the best UK rap tunes that have come out this week, yeah? So starting at number 5, bro, who we got?
We got Trap Star, Toxic, Daily Duffy.
Let's go listen to that, man. Bow. Alright, so coming in at number 4 this week, we got the boy Big Mike, Stormzy, and Ray with The Weeknd, man. Little 2000s R&B vibe, you know what I mean? Let's take a look at that. So coming in at number 3, bro, who we got, man?
Little Torment, Down.
Yeah, man, Little Torment's an underrated one. I don't like the underrated term, but he's definitely someone that's, you know what I mean? Let's take a look at that. Alright, so coming in at number 2, we got the boy Fredo and the goal of UK rap choruses, man. Tiggs the Author with Scoreboard. Let's take a look at that. Alright, so coming in at number 1, bro. Who we got, man?
We got HUS featuring Naira Marley, Militarian.
Militarian, man. I got a gal half Gambian, half Nigerian. Come on, man. Let's take a look at that one there. Alright, so that's the Block Report episode for this week. Done, man. Hey, Rambo is talking.
Come on, man.
I love, man. You talk slow.
I was talking.
You're talking, man. Obviously, catch me here every single week on this same block, on this same bench, giving you guys the hot topics and the hot picks. I might throw in my occasional hot take, man, but it depends how I'm feeling on the day. Make sure you're clicking the Spotify playlist as well, where you can find all of the hot picks this week. So I'll see you guys next week, man. Bye.